Hey kids, it's me, Mr. Archer, and I'm back today with another Blender video. I'm greeted with my Blender splash screen. I'm going to click on that to make that go away. And again, we have our 3D scene. And in that scene, we have a lamp or light source. We have a cube and our camera. Today, we're going to focus on adding meshes like the cube to our 3D scene, as well as deleting meshes from our scene. So if we go and take our default scene, I'm using the middle mouse wheel on my 3-button mouse to move around the 3D scene. If you don't have a 3-button mouse, you can go up to the right here and use what's called a gizmo. So if I click on the Z axis, click and hold with my left mouse button, I can move along and look at different sides of my cube. Same thing for the X axis, move along the X. And then we've got Y, which is a green, yellow color. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to, with my cube selected, you can see the orange boundary here. I'm going to hit X on my keyboard. Just tap it real quick. Boom. Now I'm going to hit delete. There, it's gone. In the center, what's called my world center here, is my 3D cursor. Okay? Now, wherever I put that cursor is where I'll add meshes to the scene. So to add a mesh, I'm just going to hit Shift A on my keyboard. So Shift A, I get this menu. I can add lots of things to my scene. We're just going to focus on meshes right now. So let's add our cube back. So mesh, in our list here, I'm going to select cube. There's our cube. Cool. So I'm going to delete it again, okay? X, then delete. Okay, let's add Shift A, a sphere. There we go. So it looks kind of like a golf ball, right? So with our sphere and our scene, I don't want it exactly in the center, so I want to move it around. I'm going to go over to the left here. I've got these 3 tools we're going to work with today. We have move, we have rotate, we have scale. Okay, so when I select one of these, it makes it pretty easy to do things. You get these other gizmos that pop up inside the mesh. So with move selected, I can see I can move my mesh along the X axis, which is red, the Y axis, which is a yellow-green, and the Z axis, which is blue. So if I click and hold this little arrow here, I can move my sphere along that axis. Okay, now we'll do the Y axis and we'll move on the Z. Okay, I'm going to move around 3D space here with the middle mouse button. I'm going to zoom out with our middle mouse wheel. Now that we have one sphere, why don't we add another? So let's move this sphere on the X axis out of the way. We'll hit Shift A, add another sphere, and let's move that on the X axis out of the way. We'll add another one. There. So now we have 3 spheres. Cool. Our next tool is the rotate tool. So with that selected and our middle sphere selected, you can see the gizmo inside there. Well, if we click on the Y-axis, we can see our sphere rotating. If we click and hold with our mouse, now we'll do the X-axis. You can see the sphere moving around. It's kind of hard to see that. Let's move that out of the way. I'll go back up to our move tool and we'll hit Shift A. We'll add a cube, make it a little easier to see. Go back to our rotate on the left. Rotate that there. So you can rotate that on the X axis. And our next tool, scale. So we can use scale to make things larger on particular axis. So there's X, Y, Z, there. Now, if we want to do all of it at once, we can hit S on our keyboard, or we can grab this center circle here, and then make it big. So if I hit S on my keyboard, there's a scale all together. So now we have a rectangle and 3 spheres. Okay, so with these meshes in the scene and these tools off to the left, move, rotate, and scale. And now you know how to hit Shift A to add meshes to the scene. Go ahead and add things to the scene, move things around, and I want you to render out an image and leave it as a comment on Facebook. But in order to see everything all at once, we need to move our camera. So if we hit 0 on our number pad to see it from what our camera sees, you know, things may get cut off when we want to see all that stuff, right? So we can go back up to our 3D scene and we can change our view. So let's say we want to view all of our objects from right here. Now a handy trick is to hit Control Alt 0. Boom. Okay. And I can even go back a little bit. So I'll click out of here with my 3-button mouse. Okay. I'll hit Control Alt 0. Now I can see everything in the scene. And if I hit F12, takes a second. There. So I can see all my stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm going to hit Escape. Bring me back here. I should also mention that if you don't have a number pad, let's say you're on a laptop, you can go up to Edit, Preferences, choose Input, and you can emulate a number pad, which turns the number keys at the top of your keyboard into a number pad. Close out of the preferences. And that's it for today. Don't forget that when you go to your camera view and you render by hitting F12, to save your image under Image, Save As, and then you can post that image to Facebook. That's all for now. Bye, kids.